Dang, she's like an angel of death. Hey everyone, Henriello here, welcome back. Are you ready for Blade Runner 2049? Now I just watched Blade Runner from 1982 a few hours ago. I've just had my dinner and now I'm ready to continue my movie marathon for Blade Runner 2049. This time the main character is Ryan Gosling. Of course, we'll see the return of Harrison Ford as Deckard. I've also noticed that the music this time is produced by Benjamin Wolfish and Hans Zimmer. Now we know Hans Zimmer has made great works of musical art such as with Inception, Pirates of the Caribbean, Interstellar. So yeah, we have something to look forward to in the music for this movie. Now let's do a very quick recap of what happened in Blade Runner before we start watching Blade Runner 2049. Previously on Blade Runner, Deckard was tasked with hunting down and killing 4 replicants of Nexus 6. He tracked down Zora and killed her. He was nearly killed by Leon, but Rachel saved him. Roy kills Tyrell and Sebastian. Deckard kills Pris. Deckard was no match for Roy and nearly lost his life. Roy ended up saving Deckard and spared his life right before his lifespan ended. Deckard escapes with Rachel while Rachel is being hunted by the origami guy. Was Deckard able to successfully escape with Rachel, or did Rachel get hunted down by the origami guy before her lifespan ended as a replicant? Let's find out in Blade Runner 2049. Replicants are bioengineered humans designed by Tyrell Corporation for use off-world. Their enhanced strength made them ideal slave labor. After a series of violent rebellions, their manufacture became prohibited and Tyrell Corp went bankrupt. And of course, Tyrell was murdered. The collapse of ecosystems in the mid-2020s led to the rise of industrialist Neander Wallace, whose mastery of synthetic farming averted famine. Oh, that's great! Wallace acquired the remains of Tyrell Corp and created a new line of replicants who obey. Many older model replicants, Nexus 8s, with open-ended lifespans survived. They are hunted down and retired. Those that hunt them still go by the name Blade Runner. Okay, so we are at Nexus 8 now, and they have open-ended lifespan, which means they can live longer. Well, it's pretty similar to the opening, the eye and the iris. California 2049. Okay, seems like we've done a great job reducing the pollution and upgrading flying cars. Wait, did it just say LAPD? The Los Angeles Police Department? Huh. So there are no more towering cities spewing flamethrowers.
I do mind. Unannounced visits.
What do you farm?
This is a protein farm. Wallace design.
If taking you in is an option, I would much prefer that to the alternative.
So he's a replicant. Yep, with that strength, I'd say, yep, he's a replicant. Dang, that wall's coming off. Whoa. Oh. Oh, damn. Oh yeah, it's a replicant, that's for sure. You can hear the machine and its voice earlier. So I guess Sapper is Nexus 8.
Your models are happy scraping the shit because you've never seen a miracle.
Okay, so K is a newer model. Ooh, no human would have survived that wall bashing. Well, I mean, yeah, it makes sense to have replicants hunt replicants, I guess, since they have the same strength, you know, and stuff. Hey, it is LAPD.
You're hurt. I'm not paying for that.
I'll glue it.
Glue it.
He looks like he could take your head off.
Almost did.
He tried.
What is that?
Oh, he can scan through the ground. I have to admit, that is amazing. Now the whole city looks so different, huh? I mean, I expect 30 years from now, if they make another, like, Blade Runner 2079, people will probably say, oh my god, this all looks so old school.
in one stem.
Fuck off, skin job.
Oh, it's discriminated against.
Cells.
Do they keep you in a cell? Cells.
Cells. Within cells interlinked. Within cells.
Must be a more advanced version of the void comps test to test whether he is hacked or something or compromised. Oh, it's still off-world. You know, choose to go to off-world. Sony. Previously we saw Coca-Cola, now we see Sony. Wow. You see, so after the replicant thing that happened back in Blade Runner first movie, now everyone discriminates against replicants.
How was your meeting?
He's actually putting glue?
Detoxified water.
What is the fastest shower I've ever seen in my life?
I'm trying a new recipe. I just need a bit more practice.
Don't fuss.
Wait, what's that?
Bon appetit.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Relax.
Oh, that's cool. Doesn't that feel kind of lonely though?
Let's just say it's our anniversary.
Is it?
No, but let's just say that it is.
Let's just say that it is.
An emanator.
A what? Emanator? Oh, it's from Wallace Industries. Okay. Oh, as in the arm doesn't have to move to project her. She can emanate anywhere.
Go anywhere you want in the world now.
Anywhere? Even outdoor? That's actually pretty cool. So as long as he brings that device with him, the woman or the AI can follow her. Follow him. You know, I heard before that in Japan, like some guys would marry a virtual girl, so this emanator would be something that they absolutely want. That's for sure. Wi-Fi signal got cut off? Oh no, it's a voice message. Okay, that's kind of awkward.
We have a new lead. Get down here.
But why is she left on pause? Like, play her. Okay. Is that a spine? Oh, it's a body in there.
The soil samples indicate that she's been buried for 30 years.
30 years? Since 2019, since Blade Runner.
Fracture through the ilium.
Don't know whether ilium is.
She died in childbirth.
Can't be Sapper's child, right? Is that what he meant by a miracle?
That looks like an emergency C-section.
Maybe he tried to save her and he just couldn't.
It didn't seem like the saving type.
How would you know?
A sentimental skin job. Sorry.
At least he said sorry.
Maybe he ate it.
That's a gruesome thought. Oh, so she's a replicant too. The bones belong to a replicant, yeah. And she gave birth. That's the miracle.
The world is built on a wall, separates kind. Tell either side there's no wall, you bought a war. Erase everything.
Even the child.
All trace.
To be born is to have a soul, I guess.
Are you telling me no?
I wasn't aware that was an option, madam.
Witty response.
You've been getting on fine without one.
Without what?
A soul.
Okay, I guess that sounds like a compliment, but at the same time, I'm not sure. I mean, he might have a soul. Who's to say replicants don't have souls, right? Coca-Cola again. Okay. Yeah, but like I said, who's to say a replicant doesn't have soul? You can't measure a soul. How would you know he doesn't have one? And Atari again.
Because you've never seen a miracle.
I think he should just leave the child alone. I mean, even if he kills the child or not, nobody would know.
Just checking in on an old serial number.
Yeah, the child doesn't have a serial number anyway.
Pre-blackout. And what's there is thick milky.
What's thick Milky.
Every bit of data, gone. Bank records too. Didn't mind that. I mean, we had everything on drives.
Yeah, we do.
Pretty fractured. Not much on it.
Can't be Rachel, right?
I'm here for Mr. Wallace. I'm Love.
The door can't even open. I mean, it's just 30 years, man. You need to upgrade the door.
You've got a little boy. Shows you his butterfly collection.
That's Deckard's voice.
We were difficult to spot then.
Are you easy to spot now?
You know how people are about old serial numbers.
So Rachel gave birth.
That was it.
Anything else you can tell me?
Is he folding origami? He's origami guy, isn't he?
Something in his eyes. He's nudish.
Which means?
Retired. To be alone.
Yeah. The sheep.
Can you at least pronounce a child is born?
But I don't understand.
Well, let us see her then.
Wait, is he blind? That's how they're made. Very good acting to show the first intake of oxygen into the lungs. Like just getting it in there.
To preserve the clay.
He is blind. Whoa. Okay.
Happy birthday.
You need to get used to all the muscles and all that. Oh. He's using it to control the drones. Okay, the drones are his eyes.
We should own the stars.
Yes, sir.
He's not satisfied.
I cannot breed them. So help me, I have tried.
Why did he stab her?
Tyrell's final trick.
Procreation.
Oh, he knows? Okay, so he has an inside man in the police force.
Find out what he knows.
Wait, is she one of the Sapper's friends? I'm guessing they're all replicants.
Jätkan Blade Runner. Mitä se on? Wanna buy a lady a cigarette?
I think she was speaking, what, Russian?
Didn't you hear your friends?
Of course he understands the different languages.
Oh, you don't like real girls.
She knows that just from listening to that music? Must be a thing. Quite a special way to seal off a crime scene. I mean, that way if anybody trespasses, you'll know right away because you have to cut the plastic. What's that, like a mitten or something? $61021. He burned down the whole place.
Here you go.
Holy crap, that was a very powerful impact.
Coco is dead.
That's why replicants are dangerous, huh?
Anything else?
I burned everything else.
Ah, that's why he burned it to cover all traces.
This breaks the world, Kay.
I mean, not necessarily.
You know, I've known a lot of your kind.
What do you mean, your kind?
Do you remember anything?
I have memories, but they're not real. They're just implants. I feel a little strange sharing a childhood story, considering I was never a child.
That is pretty strange. Why still provide these memories to them if they already know it's fake?
All I remember is a group of boys trying to take it away from me.
Whoa, all of them chasing after one kid? Why'd you give him that kind of memory?
This horse is all I have, so I go in anyway. Beat me to tell him where it is, but I don't.
You could just say you burned it.
That's it.
What kind of memory is that? Don't tell me the description is actually 61029.
We're all just looking out for something real.
Request. DNA records, children born 6/10/21.
Oh, 6/10/21.
You have the SAT crystal backup?
I mean, they lived in the middle of nowhere. They might not even have... I mean, they might not even have registered a child. Oh, dang, he's gonna scan all that himself?
1 and 0.
Half as much, but twice as elegant, sweetheart.
It is the inscription underneath.
Coincidence?
I think not. Wait, maybe the memory he has is the memory of that child. Is that possible?
And if it were true, I'd be hunted for the rest of my life by someone just like me.
Nah, he can't be the child. He just has the child's memories.
A boy and a girl.
Twins?
One of these isn't real. It's a copy.
Ah, that's how they hid the child in the database.
It says the girl died there. Galatian syndrome. And the boy disappears. You wanna go for a ride?
Not like she has a choice. You're bringing the emanator with you. Greater Los Angeles. Seeing as he's the only flying car in the sky, maybe only Blade Runners are allowed flying vehicles now. Oh, it's a wasteland.
Buckle up.
He doesn't need to buckle up. Okay. And the car can't glide, can it? Doesn't have wings. Eject! That car is surprisingly tough. Looks barely damaged. Oh, backbreaker. Ooh, there's too many of them. Whoa. Someone's launching missile?
Fire again.
Oh, it's Love. Where is she firing from?
Fire.
She's firing from a satellite? While having a pedicure? Dang.
Get up.
So she's been monitoring his every move. Seems like he has a guardian angel watching from above. Love probably blew half the population here into pieces. This is the orphanage? Where do they get food? Or clean water? Oh, there's so many.
You're in here to work. And if you're not working, I don't need you.
So it's child labor.
And I encourage play. I do. Keeps them occupied and it makes them nimble, right?
Sure.
A little boy came through here about 30 years back.
Don't keep records that far back.
You can tell me what you remember. I can put a hole right here and take a look.
Oh, this place looks very familiar. It's like the place from his memories. No, don't tell me he finds the wooden horse in that exact same place.
It's gone.
Oh, someone tore off the pages. Oh, someone erased the records. They did a good job. Go on, Kay, go look for that wooden horse hidden in that... whatever that thing is. It's been 30 years though, so it might have been gone anyways. But it might be there. Go on, Kay, take a look. I want to know too. You know what the crazy thing is? 6/10/21, let's say is the 6th of October 2021. There are children right now who actually has that date as their birthday and were born at that time. Crazy, isn't it? There we go, the moment of truth. Is the wooden horse there? Dude, stop making it sound like a horror movie, okay? Dang, this music is... it's like I'm supposed to expect a jump scare or something. So the horse is there, but what does this mean? Does this mean he's a child? Somehow I doubt that, but what's the real truth? But it wouldn't make sense if he's a child because he has his own serial number and all that. So it's more likely that he has a child's memories.
The real boy needs a real name. Joe.
I mean, he's called K. You could at least could at least give a name that starts with K.
Joe.
How do I know if a memory is an implant or not?
Good question.
Who makes the memories?
Sorry. The compromised immune system.
Oh.
My parents had her passes in pocket, but I took sick. They picked me in my cage, filled it with everything they could to keep me happy.
Oh, designing a birthday cake. Oh, she's a memory maker.
You work for Wallace.
Subcontract. I'm one of his suppliers. I was locked in a sterile chamber at 8, so I got very good at imagining. I can't help your future, but I can give you good memories to think back on and smile.
Do you ever use ones that are real?
It's illegal to use real memories, officer.
Oh, it is?
You recall with our feelings. Anything real should be a mess.
Well, I can clearly see that she's very, very good at what she does.
Think about the memory you want me to see.
And you can see it right away? That's amazing. If we have this technology to see people's memories, then wow. I can just imagine something and you can see exactly what I'm imagining. That would be awesome to share memories like that.
Someone lived this, yes. This happened.
She knows.
I know it's real.
But you don't know if they're actually your memories or if they're implanted.
You're under arrest. Drop your gun and keep your hands where I can see them.
Miles off your baseline. Do you know what that means?
I found the kid.
And?
And it's done.
What does that mean it's done?
What you asked.
And no one can verify the truth.
Surrender your gun and badge, and your next baseline test is out of my hands.
Yeah, so it's what I said before. I thought that replicants are very different from humans, but after seeing Rachel's skeleton, I realized that replicants are made almost exactly the same as humans. But in that case, how, with the same bone structure and muscles and everything, how do they have more speed and strength? And how do they withstand so much more impact and trauma? No, she actually does look very good in that Cheongsam.
It's okay.
Oh, Joy let her in.
Look at you.
Quiet, now I have to sync.
Oh, she can even sync with her movements. Very creative way that Joy thought of to connect with Kay. Will Kay really accept this though? Because honestly, it still feels kind of awkward. In my opinion anyway. And she's not even being sincere, the real girl, I mean. She's trying to get information of him. Oh, the brand name is Joy. He didn't even change her name. Putting a tracker in there.
Quiet now. I've been inside you. Not so much there as you think.
That's a mean thing to say.
If they come here looking for you, they'll have access to all my memories.
If anything happens to this, that's it. You're gone.
Oh, Love was... Oh yeah, of course, because it's made by Wallace Industries, so they have a backdoor in the system, which allows her to hack in.
I don't need a real horse. Just want to find out where it's from. It matches a dirty bomb. There's only one place that dirty.
Para Soluna. Mas Ari. Ogo. Dr. Badger Kiki Noai.
Dang, she's like an angel of death. You better not laugh, you better not cry, or love will come and take out your spine. Replicant love is coming to you.
Stop. Move forward. Go to 5.
Somehow it reminds me of when Deckard was, adjusting the picture.
Life.
What? So basically there's not that much radiation anymore because there are living things there.
You tiny thing. I'm gonna tell Mr. Wallace you tried to shoot me first, so I had to kill you.
Yeah, is the Wallace Industries so powerful they can just wantonly kill anyone and then just cover it up? Wow, and the head of police died just like that. I assume she's the head of police. Never really knew what her position was, but she died just like that. Ah, someone's rearing bees here. Are we gonna get to see Harrison Ford being a beekeeper, harvesting honey? Ooh. Walking real quietly now. Is that a dog or a wolf?
I just have some questions.
What questions?
Can you tell that he's a replicant? Oh, dog's so cute.
Stay.
And he's such a good boy. He stays. Surprised he didn't trigger the trap when he first walked in. Wow, he didn't get blown to bits. Who's that, Elvis Presley or Michael Jackson? I think it's Elvis Presley from the costume. Oh, Marilyn Monroe? Dang, his shot is accurate. Whoa! You can't hurt him with fists. He's just taking a beating. His fist is gonna start hurting right about now.
We could keep it this or we could get a drink.
Let's get a drink. Of course he keeps his gun.
Whole town or something. Get your troubles. See a show. Gamble a little.
What is this, Las Vegas? He lets the dog drink whiskey?
Is it real?
I don't know. Ask him.
Oh yeah, the dog might be artificial.
I showed him how to scramble the records, cover their tracks. Then the blackout came, paved over everything.
Oh, the blackout happened after that.
I didn't want our child found, taken apart, dissected.
Sometimes to love someone,
Is to let them go.
gotta be a stranger.
Sony, the machine is a Sony. Oh no, now love is here to hunt him down. What a cutie. Okay, I was gonna say he just locked Kay out, but Kay just broke through the freaking wall like it's made of paper mache. Oh, they're not replicants. No, they're probably replicants. He could have shot you in the back of the head.
Bad dog.
Dang, that axe kick was hard.
I do hope you're satisfied with our product.
I love you.
And she's gone forever. And they got Deckard. Oh, and they leave him there alive. I thought with Love's character, she would have killed him for sure. She wouldn't have left him alive. But who are these people now? Wait a minute. They aren't with Love? So they're the Replicants side with Sapper. I like that transition. Gotta go save Deckard. I mean, Deckard doesn't know anything anyway. He couldn't give them any answers. I'm sure he's still grieving for Joy. She dug her eye out so she can't be identified.
If a baby can come from one of us, we are our own masters. We're building an army.
But it's a lot of
I
people.
want to free our people.
Ooh, well, humans don't stand a chance because you guys have much higher strength and agility.
You cannot allow Deckard to lead Wallace to me. You must kill Deckard.
I mean, Deckard doesn't even know where you are, though.
Deckard only wanted his baby to be safe, and she is.
She?
Of course. Rachel had a daughter.
It was a boy that you hid.
That is just a piece of the puzzle.
Oh, plot twist.
You imagined it was you.
Hard not to imagine.
Someone lived this, yes.
I showed him how to scramble the records, cover their tracks.
No one would suspect the deceased, huh? Unless she is also with the replicants?
I need the child.
Love is standing by.
It's artificial?
Of course it is.
Must be expensive.
So they have all that record, they just didn't show it to Kay at the time.
Designed to do nothing short of fall for her right then and there. That is, if you were designed.
I know what's real.
You love pain. Pain reminds you the joy you felt was real.
He designed another Rachel, but her memory will never be the same. I know Deckard wouldn't fall for that.
Her eyes were green.
Wait, they were? But in the void comp test, it looked yellow.
I have everything I need to make you talk. You do not know what pain is yet.
Still resorting to pain in the end.
What a day.
Wait, the projection can actually recognize a person? Wow, what an advertisement.
You look like a good show.
Oh, that's gonna piss him off. Everything you want to hear, everything you want to see.
Dying for the right cause is the most human thing we can do.
The thing is, you are not human. You're a replicant. Be proud of that. In a way, you are better than human.
Where are we going?
Off-world?
Home.
Oh, the manufacturing plant. Oh, he's still using the same flying car, even though that car can be tracked. So is he gonna kill Deckard to silence him? Dang, where are they at? By the ocean? Oh, they're slipping into... I don't know where. It's so dark I can't tell where they are. Oh, ouch. Oh, he's been chained to the chair. Okay, sorry, I did not notice that. Okay, that is bad. Ah, sliced his palm. Someone gotta go save her. Oh, shit. Oh. Oof. What is with this show and just kissing random strangers? Oh man, someone needs to save him. Okay, doesn't matter who, even if it's you, love. Just break him out of his restraints, please.
Off-world is waiting.
Oh, he swims fast. Terrible way to die. Dang, she's got a huge lung capacity. Okay, well, Deckard doesn't have that much of a lung capacity, so you better go save him now. Wow, he just took off those restraints as easy as taking off Legos. Oh, that was tense.
Joe!
Oh no, Joe didn't make it?
Joe!
Oh, he did.
You should have let me die out there.
You did. You drowned out there.
Well, I'm glad that Joe chose to save Deckard and not kill him to silence him. No, wait, what? Is she his daughter? Dude, why are there so many plot twists here? I don't get it. That's crazy. Maybe I'm just really slow because I can't really catch up to what the heck's going on.
What am I to you?
Apparently no one. Okay, if we assume that this woman is really his daughter, then his memories of putting the wooden horse there is definitely implanted because they're her memories. She just put him in her memories. That's why he found the wooden horse there. That's the only way it makes sense. You see bleeding out from the wound? I mean, that's a nasty wound. She stabbed it in there, spun it, and just absolutely brutal. The thing is, Joe didn't have to die. He could just seek treatment. I mean, they've never met, so time for introductions. I initially already thought that Kay or Joe couldn't possibly be the child, but somehow the movie made me believe he is, and then suddenly he isn't. So it suddenly became a plot twist for me. But of course, I would never ever have guessed that Deckard's child is actually that professor. I don't know, I didn't really pay attention to her name. Professor who creates memories. I never expected that. So it was like, what? How? She said she was already separated from crowds and was already confined in this facility when she was, what, 8 years old? But apparently she was also at the orphanage back in that other world. So I assume what happened was she was born, the replicants scrambled the data, covered their tracks, put her in an orphanage for the first few years of her life, maybe for the first 8 years. She was by the furnace, chased by the kids. She put the wooden toy horse at that spot, and then replicants came, brought her out of there, and put her in that facility. That's what I assume happened. And she has a compromised immune system, and somehow she got hired as a subcontractor for Wallace Corporation. Wallace was searching for this child, searching everywhere, but he didn't even realize that she was working right under his nose, working for him as a subcontractor. It's crazy. We can clearly see from the movie that replicants are discriminated against, even though they're, you know, have much more strength, they have much more power and speed, and they're so much more resilient, but they're discriminated against probably because they're the minority and probably because humans are scared of them. So I guess the movie is trying to represent that, yeah, minorities are discriminated against. That's why they have to take a stand to fight for their rights and their freedom. And they purposely allocated part of the movie to show the relationship between Joe and Joy. I think probably because nowadays these things do happen where people fall in love with AI, robots, or virtual girls. Of course, I'm not saying there's anything wrong or right with that, because I have seen stories where people fall in love with their cars, inanimate objects. So maybe the movie here is also trying to show this kind of thing. But in the end, that one little scene where it shows the advertisement about Joy, you know, everything you want to see, everything you want to hear, it really makes me wonder if the Joy that was with Joe, did she really have emotions and did she really love him? Or did she only say all those things and express all those emotions because the Wallace Corporation designed it that way? They designed the AI to be so smart that it would say and show the things that Joe wanted to hear. That could have been a possibility. I wouldn't have thought that if they had not put the scene with the advertisement, but after I saw the advertisement about Joy, I was thinking, is it really her emotions, or is she just designed to be that way? So it really makes you question some things. Oh yeah, one more thing is the fact that Joe thought he was the one, he thought he was the child, he thought he was the chosen one, but turns out he wasn't. Many times in life, we all hope that we are the chosen one, we all hope that we are that one, the main character, but it turns out we aren't. But even so, even though Joe wasn't the main character, he could still play a very important role you know, and he still went and saved Deckard and brought him to see his child. So the message that I got from this is that even though you're not a main character, even if you're not the chosen one, you still matter because you can still change people's lives. As long as you do what matters to you and what makes you happy. You may not be the main character of the world, but you are the main character in your own story. That's what matters most. Maybe there are some other messages the movie is trying to deliver which I didn't quite catch on. So if you have any other things you've caught on in the movie, some things I might have missed, do share with me down in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.